Namaskar, this is Dr. Ajai Bhambi and you are welcome to Ajai Bhambi channel ABC. Today we are discussing Mars and its gem, coral. Mars is the third planet of the zodiac after Sun and Moon, and Mars is considered the commander-in-chief in the planetary hierarchy. Mars is a very forceful planet, full of energy, tremendous courage, and never believes returning once taken a decision, keep on marching ahead, and has the ability to change the course of lives of millions. Mars can be brutal also. Mars can be dangerous also. Mars can be cruel also. Mars is assertive and doesn't leave any task undone if a Martian person has taken a decision. Mars is the ruler of two signs. First is Aries and second is Scorpio. Aries, as we know, is the first sign of the zodiac and it's a fiery sign, full of energy, and fire and Mars very deeply connected. Aries also represents fire and Mars represents fire. And Scorpio is a primarily watery sign. Its base is water. You can understand a huge pond, and beneath it, it has a latent heat. Mars, if Mars is strong in the chart, then nothing looks impossible for the person who possesses this chart. Mars gives you leadership, puts you into commanding position, and you can be victorious. A good Mars in the chart can make a successful sports person. Of course, it gives a lot of courage, so one could be successful as a commander-in-chief of army and police services or any other field where a lot of physical energy, stamina and strength is required. It could be sports or it could be a warlike situation. Mars is a friend of Sun. Of course, it's a commander-in-chief in solar system, so they have got affinity. Mars is very comfortable with Moon also. It enjoys a great harmony with Jupiter, but with Saturn it's not that comfortable. It has got so-so relationship with Venus and Mercury, and Mars is the natural karaka or significator of the 10th house. Even if a debilitated Mars is placed in the 10th house, that could happen only if your Lagna is Libra. Even that Mars is good because it gets directional strength. So Mars is a very strong planet in your chart, but if it is debilitated, wrongly placed, afflicted, in bad nakshatras, constellations, or degree-wise has some problems, then Mars becomes quite problematic. All your energies, force, directions are misguided or emotionally oriented. Generally, Mars gives you instinct, intuition. A good Mars gives you positive intuition, so you can reach your target with your force, energy, stamina, courage. And on the contrary, if Mars is weak, then it gives illusion. Then you could be problematic for yourself, you could be dangerous for yourself, or you might be creating more problems for yourself. Then you could be accidental problem, you could be getting into physical violence with people, verbal violence with people, abusive, even you can beat others without rhyme and reason. So weak Mars create a lot of problems, and you could be abusive, and in most of the situation, end of the day, you are the loser. In this sort of situation, when Mars, being the very important planet of the zodiac, if misplaced in your chart or afflicted or have negative influence, in that sort of situation, generally a good astrologer will recommend you to wear a coral. Coral is a stone which you get in the seabed. There are certain sea, it's a mixture of animal and trees, not trees actually, but nowadays finding coral is becoming a problem also. But if Mars is weak in your chart and you come across a good coral, and if it is born in the third finger, and this coral should be smoothless and without any scratches, without any problem, a good stone, if a good stone or coral stone is born, and if it is needed according to your chart, then it can be tremendously helpful. Generally we say any gem should not be worn without a proper recommendation. If we had been recommended correctly, then we see no harm in wearing it. And we had observed over 40 years of our experience that if a right gem is suggested and rightly worn, then it can be transforming. Keep on watching Ajai Bhambi channel, ABC, and if you want us to come out with different programs or on a particular topic of your choice, please let us know. We shall comply. Keep on watching Ajai Bhambi channel, ABC. Like it, subscribe it, and share it. Bye.